Okay, so now I love this part. I love it. Okay, I use like my short, like stumpy, pointy brush. So I use this called a round brush. So I like to use this for my flowers. It's a two-step process, okay? Two-step process. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the purple and then I'm gonna put a little bit of white on here, and then I'll come back at times too, and I will just add white to it. But what I'm going to do, I'm gonna see if I can zoom in for you a little bit here so you can see it a little bit better, okay? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start from the sides, I'm gonna pull in. Sometimes I'm gonna make 4 petals, sometimes I'm gonna make 3, and I'm gonna go on the stem sometimes, and sometimes I'm not going to go on the stem. It's very loose, very impressionistic, making bundles. Don't put them all in a line. I've seen that too. You have to place like some out, some in. You need to make sure, and these will come out beautifully, guys. You're just pulling, like you're going like this. I pull sometimes 3, sometimes 4. Grab my plate, I get the purple, a little bit of white. Sometimes I go back to the purple, but I'm just making like little clusters, okay? And they don't have to be like all perfect, all in order. Like this I put in like minutes last time, and you're just like pulling from the sides in. You always start on the outside and work your way in. What makes this really pretty looking is when you go back and you highlight with the just white too. But there's times too, like I want some of these like really dark. Like sometimes you need to get the darkness in there. Sometimes wipe off your brush on your paint towel and just get some dark purple and fill in some of your holes with dark purple too. So you have like some of the shadows in there. Sometimes also, I keep saying sometimes, let the stem show through. Don't always cover it up, you know? So, and I make some small, some larger. And when you're looking at flowers like this, the light can hit in all different areas, guys. So it doesn't have to be like just all on one side, if that makes sense. And like when you're painting flowers like this, especially impressionistic too, the reason why sometimes you can do 3 petals or 2 petals or 4 petals is because it depends on from what side you're seeing it. I try to make, I don't want this like all in one big row or anything. Like I try to make like some go out like wonky, you know what I mean? Like I don't want these like in a perfect row. And don't forget to get some darkness in there too. I don't want any water in it. And then I'm going to get, this is one time I do go into the white pile and I just get chunky paint. But you could do the dotted flowers that you learned with us too in this instead of these being pulled in from the side. They look very similarly. But I'm just going through and I'm picking and choosing some. And I'm just making the same motion. You just pull in whatever one you're touching. And this really pulls together a painting quite nicely. So I highlight more towards the tops of things, the ends of things, and then a little sporadically throughout as well.